And we're back with another LED lighting control solution. We have some really good drawings for solutions that work well along bridges, pathways, boardwalks, any long spans where you're going to put in LED strip lighting. We can help control those lights and power them. So for this solution, we had a 250-foot long pedestrian bridge that actually had a drawbridge in the center of it to allow for maritime traffic to go through underneath the bridge and pass. For us, that meant that we'd have to have a solution that had power from both sides of the bridge, communicating with each other, and all the controls located on the outside of the bridge. We couldn't have any connections through, so we needed a wireless solution. So here we are, built and finished. We painted the unit the color that was going to be the bridge to match these 48 long by 24 tall stainless steel cabinets. Sorry that they're actually 60 long. Now inside here, we have our drivers, our DMX controller, our wireless receiver, our wireless transmitter. We won't put these on in terms of shipping, but this is where our antennas will mount, our breathers on the sides of the units, as well as heaters, making sure that the controls in here never leave their operating parameters. Okay, in this unit, the south side of the bridge access controls, this is the unit that controls both of these guys. We have our DMX decoder in here, and that's where you're gonna set your lighting parameters for brightness, color, on and off. This will then come into this Acclaim transmitter that will send out through this antenna to that unit that has another 3 drivers, and at the same time it will communicate to these 2 drivers to distribute those power controls for lighting and brightness. Now these drivers, they have a pretty limiting wire gauge that they're able to receive, so we wire them directly into terminal blocks that can allow an upsize for the gauge of wire for the runs out into the field. Voltage drop can be quite an issue when you're dealing with LED strip lighting. We got a heater over here because these drivers don't function correctly below 0 degrees centigrade. We got our breakers for our interrupting means. We have a temporary use receptacle in here. These are stainless steel cabinets, but we've had them painted to match the bridge aesthetic. And again, it's a really, really good build out that's gonna last a really, really long time, controlling those LED strip lights. Here we are, the north side enclosure, which is the slave enclosure to the master over here. This one, instead of housing 2 drivers, we were able to squeeze 3 drivers into here, 400-watt driver solution. This is the Acclaim receiver that's going to receive the controls from the DMX controller over there, sent wirelessly through the antenna. And the rest of the build out is very much the same. Terminals to allow for upsizing of wire to prevent voltage drop. The heater in here for those really cold scenarios. These guys don't function correctly below 0 degrees centigrade. And the rest of our build out. What's important to remember is we're going to help you design the enclosure. We're going to help you pick all the internal components, and we're going to make it site specific so it works for your application. Then we're going to build the entire thing out, have it ESA certified before it ships out, and then ship it to site. Our goal is to reduce the amount of time in field for that electrician to install this unit. You're not paying for an electrician to build this backplate out on site or in their shop. This is what we do. This is our specialty. Talk to us. We'll save you time and money and offer you a superior product. Thanks, guys.